Hello everybody, my name is Lookiie and I am your captain of the In Between the Lines of Anime podcast. How is everyone doing? I hope everybody is okay. We've been away for a while now, but we're back, especially with what's been going on in these recent chapters. It's actually nuts. We ended off our season 1 at chapter 1062, and I think we started at 1063, but we're way behind in our chapter discussion. So this is a live recording session. This is going to be roughly 10-ish hours of me going through the chapters, and then sprinkled out throughout the live stream and the recording session, I'm going to be going back over to the couch, kind of just like this. So if we watch, ready? Poof. That is the plan, to have the interviews on the couch like as normal, and have the discussion here at my desk where I can pull out the iPad and get some work done. So yeah, it's all done in one take. All of our guests, I've talked to a few other content creators, some artists, musicians, like YouTubers, TikTokers. I'm just trying to get everybody in on the conversation. I want to hear what every single person thinks the One Piece is. That's my goal. So yeah, the reason as for this live stream is for two main reasons. The number one is we are way behind in our chapter discussion. I kind of thought it would be fun to just sit down and talk on the couch. But with all of the events that are taking place throughout Egghead, there is way too much to just leave it and not worry about it. I'll worry about it when I get there. Not every week, every chapter that's coming out since 1053 has been crazy. And the goal of this stream is to kind of get caught up again to what's going on, because Egghead 2.0 is moving like a Impel Down 2.0 again. Like we're moving into a Marineford type saga. It's going to be kind of crazy, and I'm very, 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 very excited. So yeah, I also want to say thank you very, very, very much for all of the support we've gotten through on TikTok, YouTube, even Discord, bro. People who didn't even know that I was the host. You guys are all great, and I absolutely love you guys. We have TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. Spotify is where we started, baby. We have Rumble. I don't really know how Rumble works, but I just made it because I was like, okay. I may end up taking it down. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing with Rumble, but whatever. And then I have Instagram. We have a Discord. We have a Twitter as well. Yeah. So for this stream, I'm going to be going through the chapters here in this section of the studio. And then for the guest, I'm going to be on that section. So I would also like to start out by just saying thank you to OP Scans. OP Scans, I hit them up last night, kind of last minute. I was like, wait, whoa. I didn't think about the rules of showing manga on stream, because I don't usually stream this stuff. And they were like, yeah, just use our site. So I'm going to have them here on my iPad. I'm going to probably be showing you guys 60% of the panels I'm talking about. But as it's a audio only podcast, I'm going to try to describe everything as well as I can. So yeah, I'll start here. How about we start here? So if you are somebody that is loosely paying attention to One Piece and you're loosely following, the chapter comes out, your friends kind of tell you what goes on, you saw it on TikTok, here and there on YouTube. That's good. That's good, because it is an exciting time of One Piece. Everyone is talking again. There's a lot of theories flying. It's very, very good. But without seeing the panels, or without having that connection again to the material, when you were a child, right? Like when I was 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, sitting on the bus watching One Piece. That was an exciting time for me in One Piece, and we're there again. We are there again. And for it to be exciting for viewers who have been with the series for 10, 20 plus years now, and it's more exciting than it ever has been, this is very, very, very telling as a writer. Like, he is very, very good at what he is doing. So I did just want to say, like, this stream is for those of you who aren't caught up through all the Egghead events. If you kind of read right up to past Wano and then you kind of took a break, now's the chance. You could tune in, listen throughout this whole thing, and you're going to get the vibe of why Egghead is another very, very exciting time for One Piece. Yeah, so I'm just reading. I have like notes, so just to make this a lot easier. So the big players that we've always wanted more of are finally here, and that is the most exciting part of all of this. We have, like, example, Shanks. Shanks has been the, like, go-to character to know, like, when we're in the end game. Like, once we start seeing more Shanks and, you know, there's more panels, because, like, throughout, 1,000 chapters, we've gotten, like, 20 panels of Shanks. Like, zero. Like, he is one of the most beloved characters, one of the most crucial characters, yet we don't know nothing about him, and we don't really know... Or, sorry, we haven't really seen a lot of the stuff he's done throughout the story. And that's fine. That's fine, because in order to build up some characters, you can't build up any characters. Like, you can't build up... Sorry, whoa, let me say that again. In order for some characters to seem very, very, very strong, all of the people that came before them have to be like the ladder. They have to, they have to keep getting stronger and stronger. And if there's somebody that we met that we knew would be an endgame villain that we haven't seen fight yet, clearly they are very strong. And that is clearly what these chapters are showing us. So, like, this week, some major news happened with Kid, which, it's all good. Kid, I said this last time. If you listen to the audio on Spotify, I said this. I said, yo, something's going to happen with Shanks. I got a gut feeling. Oda don't give a fuck anymore. He's killing everybody. Worse than Game of Thrones out here. But, yeah, so we're going to find out what happened in this chapter. Once again, thanks to OP Scans. Find them opscans.com. Like, they're just a fan website. They have a Discord. Like, it is great. All of the artists there are awesome. Like, Wes, he's coming on later to talk about whatever with me. And yeah, like, OP Scans, they're a very simple like layout to find what you need. Like, all the chapters you could want are here. Yeah, so we can start with our chapter discussion or review or whatever you want to call it, because we start with chapter 1063. Okay, 1063 is my iPad closed. So 1063, the cover art is you have Brûlé, a couple of Big Mom's kids with Pudding in the background, kind of looking like she's scared or nervous of something, and the title is The Only Family I've Got. Germa 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 21, Pudding's been kidnapped. So we see that Pudding has been kidnapped, which is very, very crazy. So yeah, with the cover art showing that Pudding's being kidnapped now, I think we saw it in one of the other ones. I can actually, in one of the other ones, we see that Pudding, Aokiji ended up going to Big Mom's island and it froze over. So we can kind of, put together that Aokiji, if he is working with Blackbeard, which I think later on we do find that out. But if Aokiji is working with Blackbeard, then he's probably going after Pudding because Pudding could read the poneglyphs. So we got two people that can read poneglyphs, Robin and Pudding, which is very, very cool. So with the events of Egghead, we have Bonnie, Chopper, and Luffy kind of tuckered out after eating. And you have, what was her name? One of the Vegapunk 05. They're all chatting and walking throughout the town of Egghead Island. And there's a dog robot. Like, there's tons of advanced, technology. If you look here, you can see the camera. Oh, I hate this iPad thing. There we go. So if you look here, you can kind of see that there's a dog, the recycler. Oh, maybe I should go over here. Yeah, I'll go over here next time. So yeah, there's a bunch of new tech going on in the Egghead Island, which is very, very, like, I'm super excited that Vegapunk is finally in the story after so long, because with Alabasta, all the way back in Alabasta, we saw the gun that ate the dog fruit or whatever, and it was only Vegapunk that was able to do that. And like ever since then, I've been like, who is Vegapunk? What does he know? Because I'm super interested in like devil fruits and how they were working. Hi, babe. I love you, babe. Thanks. So yeah, all the Vegapunk 05 is, telling them like to relax, don't run away, don't do whatever. And then we see the new Straw Hat outfits. How exciting. The Straw Hat outfits, or some of the Straw Hat outfits, I should say. Not all of them, but specifically our big boy Luffy. Oh, maybe there's a colored one underneath. Whoa. Maybe there's a colored one. Let's see. Oh, nope, there isn't a colored one. Oh, maybe here. Nope. Okay, that's fine. No colored one. But yeah, this outfit looks really cool. There's some tech integrated into the outfits where there's like cooling, there's probably shock absorption of some kind. Like there's some advanced tech, and I think that it's an easy loophole for Oda to, like, whenever he needs to, add something in, like a Deus Ex Machina, like something that's just going to come out of nowhere to save the day because he's bad at planning. These suits are actually a really, really good idea, because let's make believe that Sanji is going to fight Kizaru, right? The light fruit guy. Well, how is he going to touch it if he's made of light? Well, Sanji can move stupid fast, not faster than light. Well, Vegapunk has these gloves that allow them to touch photons. So in the new Straw Hat outfit, the new outfits, that could just be integrated into the gear or copied over into his Germa body. I'm not 100% sure, but it's an easier way to explain away some of the things that he may do in the future. Like, oh yeah, it was in Vegapunk's suit. Or, oh yeah, it was on Vegapunk's island and Frankie copied it and now put it in. What? Like, there's so many possibilities with Vegapunk now, because Vegapunk is a corny character. Like, just a corny character. But technically, we haven't even met him yet. Or no. Sorry, we did. Oh, no, we didn't. Yeah, we did it. Oh, see, these chapters are crazy. So then we have Bonnie's new outfit. Very, very cute. Bonnie, Jinbei, and Chopper. Very cool. Bonnie is looking good as always. I love the duality of the outfits, where you have like tech-based outfits and then like vacation, like hot vacation themed outfits. I'm not too sure, but the Chopper makes the comment that they're super futuristic, so I could believe that. And then see, a big reason why these chapters are so crazy is because, as you see, like, watch, I'll scroll with you. Like, we're just getting new outfits. That's all we were doing, is just getting new outfits. And then poof! Like, what? Kuma's back. On Egghead. What is going on? Nobody knows what is actually going on with Egghead. Like, everybody is seeming to be here. It's very, very, very exciting time. So you have a police officer, robo-mechanized Kuma, and Luffy recognizes it, and Luffy remarks it, because it looks really, really cool. Very, 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 very cool. Bonnie looks surprised already, and then without skipping a beat, Luffy can see. Luffy can, like, I guess, future predict or whatever. But, like, poof, it's already into a fight. Like, just one step, gum punch, and then the robot shoots a beam. Like, right away, we're in these fights. And he's not wasting any time. That's why I say we're in, like, an Impel Down 2.0. Like, he's bringing everybody back. Let's get it, baby. Yeah, so they're fighting. and he's using like a giant laser beam out of his mouth or whatever, and then Bonnie is like, please no, that's my dad, right? Like, don't hurt my dad. What the fuck, bro? And that's all we get. Guess what's next right after scrolling? Female law. It's female law, boys. We did it. We did it. Female. Oh, man. Female law. And even like the other crewmates are like super hyped about it. But good question. Why are we seeing law? Well, guess who's back again? Jesus Burgess picking up a fucking mountain, bro. A mountain. Garp level strength, bro. And then right under. So all of our Blackbeard pirates are here. You got Van Augur, Doc Q, Stronger, Blackbeard himself riding on top of them. It is absolutely nuts. Blackbeard looking like a menace, bro. Like a menace. And then sorry. Law makes the remark because he switches back to his male form, right? So he switches back to his male form, and he makes the remark that Haki can overpower the effects of a devil fruit, or can counter the effects of a devil fruit. Something along those lines. I'm not going to trust the translation 100%, but it's something along those lines where like the duality of it, like the yin and yang, is Haki devil fruit. So like they cancel each other out, but also maybe work together in the same power system. Like that's where I'm thinking. Like Haki and devil fruits come from the same spot. It's just devil fruits are just like a crazy manifestation of like something. Like later we learn that it's of wills and of dreams and whatever, but like it's still Haki based, in my opinion. And right? Like we don't actually know. So Blackbeard is going after the road poneglyph, and they are gonna fight, and that's where it's left off for now. Is just the fight. So we're gonna move on to 64, which is that's it. Like these chapters are move, right? Like these chapters are bang, bang, bang. So yeah, the next one is 1064 Egghead's Research Stratum, where we have, see, as I said, Aokiji, Van Augur, and Pudding. I called her Sugar in one of our episodes, and that's my fault. I couldn't remember her life for the name of me, but I knew it was something along the lines of like that, like pudding, sugar, cinnamon, something like that. So I said Sugar. So if anybody was wondering who I was talking about, like 5 episodes ago, it's actually Pudding. And this is Germa 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage, volume number 22, Kuzan and Van Augur of the Blackbeard Pirates. So that confirms Aokiji as a Blackbeard pirate. We had been thinking about this for a very, very long time, like episode like maybe, well, when did Punk Hazard? 600-ish? 650-ish? Like right around after Marineford. Punk Hazard is when we went, what the fuck is going on with Aokiji? But then later on, now we see. So, oh shit. See, bro, oh my gosh. These panels are crazy. So, Blackbeard is riding Docu and Stronger and like flying through the sky, jumps off, quake, crash, just midair, poof, white beard power, new devil fruit abilities. Like, this is crazy. And then we see he laughs, and Blackbeard's laugh, the zee ha 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 ha. I'm really excited for that. Like, that's going to be a very, very exciting time for me. Okay, so the Heart Pirates fodder, you could say, they say they're good because of the cold waters of the blue north, of the north. Yeah, he says exactly. It's a big mistake to underestimate us when we grew up in the harsh, cold waters of the North Blue. I'm still gonna call Cap your fodder, bro. Law is basically fodder. Like, you guys are so weak. I hope you die. Law, this is a very, very, very controversial opinion, and I know it. But Law, I'll say this properly. I'll do this some justice. Trafalgar D. Water Law. You are a character that was created to be Amazon Prime shipping for the Opie Opie no Mi to Blackbeard. You are nothing more than your devil fruit. Without your devil fruit, you are the most boring character in all of fiction. You sit there and go, room. That's the sickest shit. Room. That's cool. Not your fucking, let's run away because we're going to lose. No. That's some bitch work right there. I don't want to hear no, what else? Like, my crew, I have a submarine. No, see, useless shit, bro. You're only useful because of your devil fruit. You are worth less than your devil fruit. Your devil fruit has a 5 billion. 5 million? I think it's a 5 billion. I'm like 90% sure the Opie Opie no Mi has a 5 billion berry bounty. You have the Opie Opie no Mi and don't have a 5 billion berry bounty. You only have a billion berries because they're trying to hide Luffy. They're trying to like cover up how strong Luffy actually is. So they're like, we'll make some fodder look like they're strong too. What the heck? Absolutely worthless. Like, just die so we can see some sick shit with your fruit. I'm trying to see room decapitation. Like some crazy shit, bro. My goodness. Anyway, so the Law versus Blackbeard fight continues, and we come across Sakazuki. Sakazuki learns of this fight with Blackbeard, and he is uneasy. I don't really know how to explain that, right? Because throughout this fight, you have Blackbeard taking big hits, right? Dude, I know that he's like, I know Law is hitting Blackbeard. You're a dog shit, Law. Like you're. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, whatever. Van Augur though, poof. Look at this. So Van Augur has the warp fruit, which I thought Lucky Roo had. I have no reason for that. I just thought Lucky Roo had it. Yeah, so then the Blackbeard fight continues. You see Law pull out his hand and go, room, poof. He's using some new moves. There's some new stuff going on. And then we see that Pudding is actually opened up her Third Eye Clan stuff. And she is a part of the Blackbeard Pirates. I don't know how to explain that. Like, a part in some way. A part in somehow. Yeah, so Blackbeard's using a move called Black Vortex, and then we move over again. Like, these chapters are moving fairly quickly because there's a lot going on now in the One Piece world. So so Sakazuki learns of the Blackbeard pirates, and he is unhappy, but you can tell that there's something that is pushing him to pay more attention to it. So then we go back to Egghead, and Kuma police officer is there, but Bonnie has changed Luffy and Chopper and Jinbei and herself to different timeline age groups. Very hard to see, but you can see kind of like Luffy is, let me cover my face. Yeah, so Luffy is old, you got Chopper with a different form, Bonnie old, young Jinbei, and it says Luffy age 70, a glimpse at a possible future. So I think that that's how Bonnie's fruit is actually working, is Bonnie is able to manipulate the possibility, she's able to project you or something into one of the infinite multiversal possibilities, right? Like anything that can be or could be or will be or has been, she can kind of manifest that somehow. And then nicely, they're talking about Kuma, and Bonnie's dad is Kuma, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we're getting the idea that Bonnie is roughly actually the same age as Luffy and all of them. And Jinbei remarks that Kuma was a tyrannical king. He not such a good positive light around him. But then Bonnie goes, you must be an absolute dumbass to think that. He is so strong, and why would somebody willingly let that happen to them? Get turned into some sort of zombie. And then, look at this. Look at this. I said this maybe 7 or 8 years ago on my whatever, university or high school, I actually don't remember. But I went, I hope Zoro gets a lightsaber. Because that would just be really, really, really cool. I don't care about anything Star Wars or anything like that. I don't even watch those shows. But I just think it would be super cool to see Zoro with a lightsaber in his mouth. That shit would be sick. So yes, Bonnie and the gang are all chatting, and it's clearly like Bonnie is going, you guys got to think a little bit more for yourself, bro. Don't just accept everything as fact. Duh. And they turn all back into normal, maybe from hockey, maybe from the wearing off of the symptoms of the devil fruit. And then that's it. Poof, they're gone. And Kuma apparently is a part of a special race. That's the last thing we get from that. And then the giant robot from earlier is now carrying the Sunny to the top of the labosphere, which that giant egg, that's a cracked thing, that is the lab. And yeah, and they're heading in now, so it's very exciting. We finish off with Shaka saying, so Vegapunk 01 with the mask and the gold, he says, I think I'll be dead soon. I just wanted you to know about this, dragon. And he's talking to Dragon! Crazy. But here are the new Straw Hat outfits. Very, very cool. I swear there was colored ones, but maybe not for chapters that were so far behind. But on that note, we are done with 1064. So we did 1063, 1064. And I would like to say I have our first guest for the evening. Our first guest is